Hi, I'm Kevin Perry and I'm going to do a review of this Chibson Les Paul, which I bought off DH Gate, off a seller called Guitar Man. Gotta say, I'm really pleased with it. I haven't really made any additions to it. The original pickups, they're pretty good, possibly a little bit trebly, but they certainly don't feed back on its own high gain or anything like that. There's, you know, it's a pretty good sound. I did put the scratch plate on. It comes without a scratch plate. I did put that on, and the other addition I made was these fret markers. It did have block markers, but they were sort of a bluey tinge to them, and I found it difficult seeing them. So I put on these stick-on block markers. But other than that, it's the original machine heads, original electrics. I've not touched anything. The only one thing I have done is I cut the neck down. It came with a very thick sort of 1950s neck, which I don't like, so I shaved that down and re-lacquered it, and got to say, it plays fantastically now. I'm of the belief that you don't actually have to spend a huge amount of money to get a great guitar. I've had some great Gibsons, and I've also tried some not so good Gibsons, you know. Okay, so I'll just run you through it. Machine heads, very good quality. Seems to stay in tune quite well. It's got the nice Gibson logo. It's got the false serial numbers, as they all have. The nut is okay. As I say, I've not replaced anything. In actual fact, I haven't even done anything to the setup on this guitar. This is how it arrived. The action, it all arrived in this condition, which is very, very playable. As I say, the nut is cut just right. It's not too high. Most of them come too high. This one's just cut right. The frets were okay. They weren't sharp frets or anything. They didn't need any dressing of any sort. As far as the body's concerned, I don't actually know if it's one piece or not, because it's obviously got this black finish to it, so you can't actually see the grain of the wood to be able to tell. The neck has got a scarf joint in it, which I discovered when I shaved it down. As I say, machine heads are great. It stays in tune really well. In fact, I've got 15 guitars, and this is probably one of the best as far as staying in tune. Okay, the electrics, as I say, the original pots, the metal bits are the originals. The bridge seems to work really well. The intonation is great, and I don't think I hardly have to adjust it much at all. So okay, I'll just check my list, see if there's anything else I forgot to mention there. As far as the wood's concerned, they told me it was mahogany. I don't know whether it is or not. You can actually see a cap on here, so it's got some sort of cap. Whether it's maple cap or not, I don't know. But it has got a cap. You can see the line where the cap is joined. The fingerboard, I presume, is rosewood. It's okay. It feels good. I'll run you through the pickup sounds. First of all, the rhythm pickup. both pickups. treble pickup. Give you a bit of rhythm on the treble pickup. Middle. And rhythm. As I say, all in all, I'm really pleased with the guitar. I have had a couple of problem ones. I know a lot of them, there's a lot of bad reviews out there, but whether I'm just lucky with this particular seller, I don't know. But as I say, I think I paid altogether, including the taxes, just under £200. And for £200, it certainly compares with, you know, an Epiphone or perhaps some of the other makes, easily as good. As I say, I'm a believer that you don't have to spend a huge amount of money. I have had some great Gibsons, but there are some not so good Gibsons out there these days. They don't all come fantastically playable. You know, you very often have to do a lot of work to them. And as I say, to this guitar, I've done little or nothing. You know, I've cut the neck down, but that's only to suit myself. As I say, the seller was Guitar Man or DH Gate. His communication seemed pretty good. I didn't ask for pictures or anything like that. I think the guitar probably took about 3 weeks to arrive. All in all, I think he was a pretty good seller. So, I hope this has been of a bit of information to some of you buyers out there. I've got some more guitars. The next one I'm going to review is a Chibson Les Paul Custom, and I'll be putting that on soon. So if you've enjoyed watching this, look out for my next vid. Okay?